Good evening. How would y'all like to read a Christmas story? Do you know how the legend of the candy cane became important to Christmas? Well, we're going to read the legend of the candy cane. One rainy night, a man rode his horse up to the door of an empty store. He stopped his horse and smiled. "This will do just fine." The man worked hard to fix up the old store. Bam, bam, bam went his hammer. Snish, snish, snish went his saw. The people in town did not know who the man was. Nobody knew what he was building. The grown-ups just watched and waited, and the children just wondered and wished. One day, a little girl named Lucy knocked on the door of the mysterious store. "Hello," she said. "My name is Lucy. Do you need some help?" "Can you unpack boxes?" the man asked. "Yes, I can do that," answered Lucy. She came in and saw dozens of boxes and barrels and crates. Lucy opened the first box. She picked up something wrapped in paper. It was round and heavy. She almost dropped it. When she unwrapped the paper, she saw a glass jar. Lucy unpacked another glass jar, then another and another. Fat jars, tall jars, thin jars, round jars. "Now what shall we put inside the jars?" the man finally asked. Lucy wished a secret wish. She did not tell what it was. She waited to see what the man would say. Then he took the top off a big box. Inside it, Lucy saw lollipops, chewing gum balls, peppermint sticks, taffy, and her favorite candy, gumdrops. Lucy's secret wish had come true. The man laughed when he saw Lucy's eyes light up. "Welcome to John Sonoman's candy store. And now, Miss Lucy, we must fill all these jars with treats." So they worked and worked until all the jars were full of colorful candy. In the very last crate, Lucy saw a candy she had never seen before. "What is this, Mr. Sonoman?" Lucy asked. "That's a very special Christmas candy," he explained. He picked up the red and white candy. "It's called a candy cane. Do you know what letter this candy cane looks like?" Lucy looked at the candy and looked at it and said, "A J." "Yes," Mr. Sonoman smiled. "J is for Jesus, who was born on Christmas Day." "Now turn the candy cane this way," he said, and he turned the J upside down. "What does it remind you of now?" Lucy looked at it and thought. Then she said, "I know, it's like a shepherd's staff." "That's right," the candy man said. The shepherds in the field were the first people to find out about Jesus and that he had been born. "Why does the candy cane have red and white stripes?" Lucy asked. Mr. Sonoman looked sad. "When Jesus grew to be a man, some Roman soldiers arrested him. They beat him so hard that his blood ran down like red stripes. But Jesus asked God to forgive those soldiers. He forgives all people when they ask him. So the red stripes remind us that Jesus gave us the great gift of forgiveness when he died on the cross. The white stripes remind us that Jesus rose from the dead, and our hearts are washed clean from sin when we give our lives to him." It was December and cold outside, but every morning Lucy and Mr. Sonoman went to the houses and farms near their town. They told the candy cane story and left each family a gift and an invitation to come to the grand opening of Sonoman's candy store on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, everyone came to the new candy store. They were happy and they were excited because they shared gifts and candy together. But they were especially happy because they shared something more, something bigger, something better. On that night, people shared the story of the candy cane. They shared the miracle of Christ's birth and the mercy of God's love. They remembered what he had done to wash our sins away, and they thanked Jesus for the greatest gift of all. And that is the legend of the candy cane. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the candy cane and what an important role it plays at Christmas. We hope you have a very wonderful Christmas and that you remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. Good night.